Well, first of all, if you, I wouldn't advise woodworking if you're a musician, because the power tools that you need to use are often very dangerous. If you can see this finger, you see this finger? You see it? This used to be a straight finger, like this. But then at the shop, you know, I get a little bit too close. God, oh, there goes the tendon. Oh, all of a sudden he's not so good on guitar anymore. All of a sudden he's not Yngwie Malmsteen anymore. No, he's hacking around like Bobby Conn. So there you go. So I'd stay out of woodworking. But if you do want to go to wood, I would suggest a technical college. Probably an apprenticeship is really good. There's no apprenticeship for pop music. There's no apprenticeship program. And there's no trade schools for it either. And I think that's a shame. I think there needs to be, we need to raise the bar professionalism-wise in pop music. Because, you know, the amateurs in pop is what really, it's what's destroying music is amateurism. We need professionalism. We need people that show up on time, that know what they're doing, that know how to, you know, not only play the guitar, but also make a guitar, know how to make the strings, know how to make the tuning pegs, know how to make the cables, the amplifiers. We know how people that know how to, the whole history of music, that can recite Love in the Springtime. They, you know, it's information that we're lacking. You ever seen a leprechaun? He's a little man that lives under a tree stump. If I can show the scale model of the house, his little door would be in there. And he goes in there and he has a special cooking pot where he takes all his wood chips and he cooks them down and makes a special spicy wine, and then he drinks that wine, and it makes him go a little bit blind, and he needs glasses so he can see, special goggles and a special light, but he's always happy. The happy little leprechaun. Look at him. Oh, I see him right there. Oh, he's behind you. Look at you. Turn around. No, look. Oh, you missed him. You missed him. They're quick, yeah. So, you know, all of us old woodcutters, we just go down in our wood shop and we take a little sip of that leprechaun wine. The cup is this big, so small, just a little thimbleful. Leprechaun, it's an Irish wood elf. They live in Ireland. Oh, for those of you that don't know, I'm probably the Antichrist. Why? Why am I probably the Antichrist? That's a good question. It's because I was born on June 13th, 1967. And you may be saying to yourself, well, lots of people, Bobby, were born on June 13th, 1967. What makes you so special? Well, it's a feeling. You may want to pan down here. It's a feeling here in my gut. It's a gut feeling. I have a gut feeling that I am the Antichrist. And it's something that I've had since I was like 7.
The United Nations! The United Nations! Under Satan! Under Satan! What have they done? The United Nations! The United Nations! United Nations!
The prophecy in Revelations, which is unify the one world government, unifying all the nations of the world under the United Nations, one world government, cause all the people of the world to cast aside their true faith and follow me as a false idol, as the Antichrist, the end of Christianity, basically, and then vanquish the powers of Rome, the modern Babylon, which is the United States of America, just basically crush capitalism, you know.
So what we have here is a recipe for
disaster.
Bobby, you're virtually rubbing your hands together with glee.
It's not that I'm so happy about it, but it's bad news, friend. It's bad news. You know, that the capitalist system distracts us so thoroughly and constantly that you can't take anything seriously, and you can't even present anything seriously because it's just a cynical fucking mess. But you know, that's what Rise Up is about. That's your chance. You're not going to take the chance. No, no, no. Look at Jesus. He's there on the cross, nailed up there. Now, let me ask you, if you believe in a second coming, and you're Jesus, put yourself in Jesus' shoes. He's due to come. After I take over the world, Jesus is going to come and smite me in a battle royale. And we'll see who's the winner. But anyway, just see, like, when he comes back and he sees all these churches with these crosses up there, I mean, that's like, you know, a bad memory for him, really, I think. He's not really looking forward to hanging out with people that idolize him by demonstrating their allegiance to the way that he was crucified. I mean, I think it's a real bummer for Jesus to be surrounded by Christians who are basically saying, like, look at the cross. This is a symbol of your sacrifice. Well, it was very painful.
When you brought up to expect it, oh, you accept it like it's a fact, and you really don't believe it. But you live and breathe it, keep up the act. Gotta learn to help yourself before helping someone else. Competition makes you strong, and you're always keeping score. That's what you got the money for. If you win it, then you can't be wrong. So or if I save it, then I get fat. Oh, and I don't really want to change it, cause I like it just like that. I'm a tramp who can't slow down. If I do, I surely drown. Paranoia will make me move. Baby, I can't sleep at night. I got to keep my business tight. I got nothing left to prove. If y'all waiting for a sign, Armageddon action down. There will be no revolution, hell. There will be no revolution,
basically harmless. I'm basically very harmless. It's nothing bad is going to happen just by being around me. It's not like I exude a poisonous gas or that there's a acidic saliva. My saliva is not corrosive in any way. Like if some of my spit gets on your hand, it's not going to burn you or anything like that. But at the same time, you know, if you lend me a pencil or a pen to write something down with, I probably won't give it back. You'll have to ask for it back. Or if you lend me, like, oh, Bobby, you know, are you hungry? Here's you don't have any money. Here's $10 for a sandwich. And then 3 weeks later, you'll wonder if I ever going to give you that $10 back. Well, I won't. I won't do that. So you have to be careful. You can't relax too much, you know. And if I ask to borrow your car, no. Do not ever lend me your car. Under any circumstances, never ever lend me any motor vehicle.
Now it's time to say goodbye, to say goodbye to you. Goodbye, sweet Wah². Goodbye, sweet Wah². Your show's getting canceled, well, don't take it personally. It's not a reflection of your personality or your qualities as a human being, but goodbye, 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 sweet Wah².
Going back to the wood shop.